Thank you. Have you ever been addicted to something in your life? Now, I'm talking like so addicted you'd do anything for it. You'd race out of your dorm room at 9:45 to Whitey's to get that unbelievable double scoop cone, or you want to race to Rogo right before they close the grill so you can get some mott sticks. Stuff like that. After I've been thinking for a while about what I'm addicted to, I decided I'm addicted to football. I've been playing football for 12 years, in a row actually. I still play here at St. Ambrose. I played every position from quarterback to center to running back to middle linebacker. In 7th grade, I returned punts. I know, I returned punts. There's a song Kenny Chesney sings called The Boys of Fall that I really, really like. Everything about that song makes me think about fall and football season and kind of that Boys of Fall mindset that I'm going to get to in a second here. The last couple of years haven't been great for football. There's been a lot of bad publicity with star players getting in trouble for drugs, concussions, domestic violence. But I'm here to tell you that pretty much an overwhelming majority of everybody I've met playing this sport is nothing but a quality person and is the furthest thing from a brain-dead thug that the media would portray them to be. People view this sport as barbaric, dangerous, even pointless, and just to make money for the rich. But Tom Barkov of the National Football Foundation says football is a game that combines working-class traditions with white-collar skills. 11 minds and bodies in harmony together, reinforced and directed by circuitry on the sideline, is the same formula to build nations and win armies, win wars. So, in order for you to view football as the man-making process that can be passed down from father to son that I view it as, I will try to explain the Boys of Fall mindset, including always being prepared, success is always under development, and how to become a part of something bigger than yourself. One of the main lessons I've learned playing football for all these years is you need to be prepared for anything. Anything can happen at any time. One of my coaches always says, you know, if there's an elephant on the field, block it. You know, be prepared for anything. As college students, we know the importance of being prepared at all times. You know, you don't know, sometimes you go out on Thursday night for Thursday, Friday morning you have a test you forgot about. Oh crap, here I am, see? Always being prepared. Very important in life, very important in job. You wouldn't want to show up to your workplace not knowing what you're going to do that day. Like, that's just very unprofessional, and football teaches this mindset of always being prepared from a very early age. Teaches kids to value that they always need to be prepared. Like football, every play has 11 guys doing 11 different things, and if you don't know that play, you're not going to get in. Just like in a job, if you don't know how to, say you're a janitor, you don't know how to mop a floor, you're not going to be a janitor very long. Some positions need to know everything. Like a quarterback needs to know where his line is blocking, where his receivers are running their route so he can throw the ball, what his tight end's doing, if he's blocking or if he's a check down route. There's a lot of different things. Football people or football players need to be very quick processors. Another one of my coaches always says, failure to prepare on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. And I kind of take that as, if you don't prepare, somebody else did, and you're in for a long day because you're not ready to go. Being prepared and knowing how to prepare will vitally help a boy fall as they grow up and get a real job. Now, the second thing that I've learned in football is that success is always under development. Success is not a right. It's not like a degree, not like riding a bike. You don't get it and you just get to keep it. It's something that you have to constantly work for and continue to build upon throughout your entire life. You need work ethic, dedication, and desire to be successful, and football can teach you all those. Now, I'm going to tell you a personal story from a couple years back in the weight room. It was really hot this summer. Coach never put air conditioning, no fans on in the weight room, so we're all sweating all the time. He wanted it to be like real conditions. Now, I'm on my 9th rep here, back squat, the bar's bending, I got so much weight on there. Pool of sweat starting to go under my feet. Can't really get my balance that well. Coach is behind me yelling, come on, you got 2 more! Your opponent just did 3, and you can't even do 2. So, you know what I did? found that energy deep down inside me, and I did 4. And then I racked that barbell, and you know, you can learn a lesson from that. That just because you don't win all the time doesn't mean you don't need to give your best effort. Failure happens all the time in life. If you're not failing, you're not living. You don't just win every single time you do something. It takes a lot of hard work, and the boys of Fall thrive in hard-working situations because we know we can push our mind and body further than what we know or what we think we're capable of. Vince Lombardi won the first 2 Super Bowls that were ever in existence, Super Bowl I, Super Bowl II. And he was the one that said that quote that winning is not everything, but making the effort is. You know, everybody's heard that phrase, Rome was not built in a day. Success is a constant work, constant grind. Football teaches this mindset, this gritty mindset from day one. Now, the most important lesson I think football will teach someone is how to be a part of something bigger than themselves. No, it's not all about you in life. Everybody's heard the phrase that football has been coined the greatest team sport of all time. Why is that? Because there's 11 guys doing 11 different things, and they can't be worrying about what somebody else is doing because they have to worry about them. They need to be accountable for themselves. In the song Kenny Chesney sings, The Boys of Fall, my favorite line I think in that song is, "You mess with one man, and you've got us all." That's why I think football is the greatest team sport. Because after all that work you put in with your friends, the kids you grew up with, like my neighbor even played next to me for 10 years. 10 years in a row. Best friends. Like I'm talking so good of a friend, he knew that if I was in the bathroom for 10 minutes, that was abnormal because I normally get out of the bathroom in 8 minutes. Stuff like that. You get that close with these guys. These guys literally become your brothers. And you'd do anything for them. I'd be damned if I didn't give my best effort every single play for the guys I'm playing next to. Because if I don't, I decide, hey, you know what, I'm tired. Quarterback's going to get hit. I don't make my block. He gets hurt. Maybe a concussion. You know, stuff like that. You need to be very trusting. You need to be responsible for yourself and be accountable for yourself at all times. This is why Boys of Fall thrive in groups, because they know everybody has something to offer and they know how to get the most out of every member in their group. Bill Belichick, he just won his 5th Super Bowl, coach of the New England Patriots. Not everybody likes him, but you know, I can't think of a better story of success than him. He failed so many times with the Cleveland Browns even. Now he's with the Patriots, 5th Super Bowl. He said, football is the greatest team sport, not because of the strength of the individual players, but because of the whole unit together. Now, as I reflect upon my endless positive experiences playing football, playing the game that I fell in love with in 2nd grade, I can't help but feel very sad that my playing days are almost over. I only have 2 seasons left. But as my numbered days go fewer, I know from the experiences I've had and the lifelong friends that I've made that I will always be prepared for anything life has to throw at me, because I have that boy of fall mindset. I will never not be prepared. I know that success is a constant work and effort, and I need to be mindful of that every day. And I know that it's not all about me. I can work in a group. Now, the next time you think about football, I want you to think about the sport passed down from father to son, used to teach a boy the tools and skills he can use to become a man. Not the multi-million-dollar industry that gives its employees head injuries or a 20-year-old kid's millions of dollars. Now, I'm going to leave you guys with a quote that I think may be the truest quote of all time by another Super Bowl winning coach, John Harbaugh. This sport asks a young man to push himself further than he ever thought he could go. It'll literally challenge his courage. It shows him what it means to sacrifice. It teaches him the importance of doing his job well. We learn to put others first, to be part of something bigger than ourselves, and we learn to lift our teammates and ourselves up together. And if you ask me, the world could use a few more boys of fall. Thank you.